down, lying in your arms, and these feelings start to change. One look.
Hi guys, Big Moon here with another video. Today we shall touch on the South China Sea Crisis Part 2 that has plagued the Southeast Asian region for the last couple of years. If you haven't watched Part 1, please click the top right hand corner to view Part 1 first. In this video, we shall talk about the weaponry and equipment that the claimant has or will place onto the islands they currently occupy in the South China Sea in order to press their claims or expand their current sphere of influence. From the satellite pictures, we can clearly observe that the land reclamation projects that were conducted on the reefs made them into man-made islands with one objective in mind, and that is to create a certain length in order to build a runway. So why is a runway so important for these newly minted man-made islands, one might ask? These islands are far-flung from the mainland and mostly further away from China than the other claimants. The runways shortens the resupply processes that might be otherwise be conducted using ships, and they also shorten the intervals between each resupply. The other potential advantage is that air power projection from these runways are possible, as they easily accommodate fighter aircraft deployments as well as heavy transport aircraft, which typically accompanies the fighters as tankers or logistical aircraft with spares. The Chinese have also made sure that the runways are of good length and the rapid construction shouldn't be seen as shoddy, but as because of the urgency for China to enforce her claims due to the ever-changing political landscape. And for the very fact that they probably knew that the Hague International Arbitration Court will rule against their favour. Besides the three reefs that we have talked about, the Parasol Islands in the northwest sector of the South China Sea is also being reclaimed and owned in part by China. It is already being militarized. We will talk about militarization in a while. Scarborough Reef to the northeast is also part of China's claims, and they have recently allowed Philippine fishermen back into the Scarborough Reef region because of the softening of the Philippines' claims by their president and in part by their bowing towards China. This is quite a turning event since the new president took over. Do you have any comments? Leave it below and we shall continue this discussion further. Let us dwell a bit on the defense system that has already been placed in the Parasol Islands and potentially will be continually be placed on other South China Sea islands that China has once they are completed. The HQ-9 or Hongqi-9, which means red-black missile system, is the primary point defense system that is being employed by the Chinese at the moment. The system is based on the Russian S-300 SAM system and has already been heavily modified by the Chinese. This increases the detection range and engagement range of the system compared to its Russian counterpart. This extended range comes from not just advanced search radars employing active electronic scan array systems or AESA, but also other passive systems that do not emit any signals. The passive systems employed are the Kochuga, which is Ukrainian-made, as well as the Czech manufactured Vera E. These two systems are passive in nature, which means they do not emit any radio signals, and they are difficult to locate electronically or even have their presence known by the target because the target is not being actively scanned. But silent as they might be, there is still a chance of engagement, but the necessary equipment is only available to certain countries and definitely not to the majority of the other claimants in this South China Sea issue. Leave a comment if you want to discuss on the missile system or their radar sensors, and perhaps I can answer your queries or make another video on that. Thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe if you like more content by clicking onto the icon on the right. See you!